Self-care, self-care. Oops. Hold on a second here. I think I get the double sound, right? Self-care. Okay, all right. Self-care is anything you do to take care of yourself, to care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally well. Okay. So self-care is also about taking care of yourself, not only now, but into the future. Hi, welcome to Stress Out. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. My name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Okay, today we're going to be doing. One second here. Today we're going to be doing. Oops. Okay, all right. Today we're going to be doing Q&A, and also the topic for today is what is self care. So why is self care so important? Okay, if you have any questions to you, uh, you can ask any question on stress, and make sure you put in the chat so I know that put a Q in front of it so that. Oh, let me just show you. Okay. Oops. Put a Q in front of it so that you can see you can so make it easy for me to look for the questions. Okay. All right. And once again, today we're going to talk about why is. Uh-oh. All right. Oops. Okay, I click on the wrong one. All right. Why is self care so important? All right. If you know the answer, please put down in the chat so we can talk about it. All right. Why is self care so important? Okay. All right. According to the World Health Organization, self care is important because it can help promote health, prevent disease, and also help people become better by coping with illness. That includes like staying physically healthy, make sure your hygiene is good, your nutrition, and also seeking Medicare when you need it. All right. So this help you to manage stressors, with and make yourself own your own health and well-being. Right. Make sure that your life. Make sure it's easy for you to take care of your own health and well-being. Okay. So what does that mean? It's all wordy, right? So what does that mean? It means that taking care of yourself so that you can be healthy, of course, you can be well, you can do your job, and you can help and care for other people. All right. So now that we know that the importance or the so that now we know what what health self care is. Let's look at the importance of or the benefit of health care, right? So, I mean self care. So self care, what it does is help reduce anxiety and depression, and also it reduce stress and also improving your resilience, and it improve happiness. Yep. Increase energy, reduce burnout, and create a stronger interpersonal relationship in you. Okay. According to the International Self Care Foundation, it says so they say they also includes health literacy as a pillar of self care, so that you can help better understanding uh, health information, so that you can make you appropriate make make you so that you can make appropriate decision about your health and well-being, right? Okay, now that we know the benefits of self-care, and let's take a look at a type of self-care. All right. If you know the type of self-care, just put in the chat, let me know. Okay. All right. And if not, we'll talk about it now. Okay. Physical, number one is physical self-care. So you probably have to ask yourself, like, are you getting adequate sleep? So make sure you prioritize your sleep, right? And the second one about on physical physical self care is fueling your body. What kind of diet are you putting in your body? What kind of food are you putting in your body? Are you choosing healthy food, nourishing food, or highly processed food? Okay. We know what I know. Talk about highly processed food, right? Stay away from it, right? Because it's all processed is no good for your body. Make sure you like uh, go for the healthy food, like maybe fruits or vegetables, and try to stay away from sugary stuff like sodas and snacks and stuff that where they put all the high fructose corn syrup in it and all the processed stuff in it. So stay away from that, right? Okay. The next one is also like, are you? The next question you have to ask yourself is, Are you taking charge of your health? What does that mean? Are you taking charge of the health? So are you doing your routine checkup? Or let's say you have high blood pressure. Are you checking your pressure all the time, or at least twice a day or once a day, right? So the next one is, we're still talking about physical self care. All right, and then this one is one of our favorite, right? Exercise. Are you getting enough exercise? Make sure exercise is important because you need to um, create movement to move to create circulation in your body. Because if not, if you hybrid, or you if you sit too much or you don't move too much, it's going to create problem. All right, and create more would sickness and stuff. So yes, so make sure you exercise and you can stick to a routine. You know, like if the simplest one is go and take a walk outside, right? So basically, or if it's too cold outside, if you live in a building, you can just walk up and down the stairs, or you can join the gym if you have a gym in the building, or else just go shopping. Yes, shopping is good too. Number one, you can go go sightseeing. you you go window shopping, and then number two, you get the exercise from walking, right? Or if you have a pet, just walk your dog or something, So that's just to get your circulation move, get some exercise. So basically, start with a routine and then stick to it, and then that will help you to get your exercise. Okay, all right. So we talk about physical self care. So we have social self care now. We have also have spiritual self care, and also we have emotional self care. All right. So we have four self cares that you need to figure out. So social self care, socialization is the key to self care. It is hard to make time for friends. Sometimes we neglect that neglect them because of our busy life schedule. But you have to ask yourself, like, are you getting enough face to face time instead of FaceTime? Like FaceTime? No, right? Not that FaceTime. Are you actually getting enough face to face time with your friends? So let me know in the chat, if you're getting enough face to face time, or you're actually getting FaceTime on your chat. I mean, with your friends. So you also want to ask that, are you doing anything to nurture your relationship with your friends and family? I know everyone has a slightly different social needs, but the key is to figure out what your social needs is. Excuse me. Dry attack. Anyways, okay. The key is to figure out, what the social needs is, and you need to build a schedule enough time and have enough time for social life, right? Okay. Next one is spiritual self care. So you want to consider ask yourself that uh, do you ask what question do you ask about yourself about your life and experience? Excuse me 1 second. Ah, try attack. I am having sucking on the candy now, so hopefully it will help. Definitely will help though. Okay, all right. So once again, what question do you ask yourself about your life and experience? And are you engaging in a spiritual practice that you find fulfilling? So whether it is you enjoy meditation or attending a religious service or praying or spiritual self-care, it is important. So spending time in nature is also important, right? Or meditating, or you can uh, incorporate acts of kindness and also in your daily life, in your into your day, or and also keep a gratitude journal. Okay, all right. That's all on spiritual self care. All right. So next, let's move to emotional self care. Emotional self care. Uh, Make sure you have a healthy way of coping out with or to deal with uncomfortable emotion. Uncomfortable emotion. Okay, my screen blind went blank, but it popped back up again. So I don't know what happened. Anyways, so do you have a way to like cope a coping skill to deal with uncomfortable emotion like anger, anxiety, or sadness? So you want to include activities like acknowledge that and express your feeling regularly and safely. So like such as like self talk, or avoid yourself in a bubble bath. I know still likes to take a bath, right? So she likes to take a essential oil bath, which is great. You uh you pamper yourself, make yourself feel good, right? And also saying no to things that uh, that unnecessarily stress you out, or always give yourself permission to just stop and think, or stop and take a break, and also maybe set up with a weekly coffee date with a friend, right? So that's how can do that's how you cover it in the emotional self-care. All right, let's see how, now that we know uh, what the definition of self-care, right? And also we know the definition of self-care, and then we know that uh, why is it important, right? And also now we know that each of the type of self-care, right? So what you want to do now, you want to maybe how to start a self-care plan, or decide what you want or or routine that you can follow, right? So self-care routine, what you want to do is you make a list of the different activities that you do or you engage in at work, school, relationship, and families. And also like you can do some self-care strategies, like thinking about some activities that you can do that will help you feel better. And for example, like activities that will bring you joy and replenish your energy and restore your balance, right? And then the next thing is you want to consider your all the stresses, like what causes you to stress, and and you want to how can and consider some ways to address the stress, like start small and by choosing one behavior at a time, and then incorporate that into your routine next week. All right, and then also um, build up a practicing or practice the behavior every day for 1 week, and then reflect on how you feel, right? So you can just use that and then figure out how you feel, and then if it's working, just use that more often, right? Or you can get support by either by a coach or a licensed professional like a therapist or a dietitian, so that um, you can get help, and then you can share with them so that they can you can improve yourself better. Okay, so you also want to start each day by paying attention to your breathing. What is important, take take a 5 minutes of your time and set some intention. Breathe for 5 minutes and then set some intention for the day. That's a good start, right? And also at night you want to reflect on all your what do you call it? All what you're grateful for, all your but it would all your gratitude, right? What you're grateful for the day and what you have accomplished that day, also, right? And also, during the night, make sure you put your phone on airplane mode for at least like half an hour each night, and that will uh, help you stay away or release you from all the alert, all the notices and all that stuff that you might not need, and all the um, what do you call that? All the notification that's keep on or keep on stress you more, right? Or you just need to take the time to have a break and relax and calm down, right? Or yeah, or take up a relaxing hobby, right? And also the thing is also make sure you pick a bedtime and stick to it. Why? Because it's part of being part of taking part of self care is also make sure you have a good routine on your sleep routine. You make sure that make sure that you make sure that you make sure that you get a good routine on your sleep, because sleep is very important. Like for us, for adults, 7 to 8 hours of sleep is good. Make sure you have enough sleep. If not, then you end up with sickness and stuff like that. You might be too late later on. Okay, so the most important thing is getting enough sleep. Okay, that will help you your mental health and everything. All right. So the way to do this is also like taking small steps, like, tackle one thing at a time, not everything at once. Like, say, oh, I'm gonna plan to take care of myself today. I'm gonna do this and that. Slowly take one step at a time. First, maybe you want to um work on your physical self care first. Like maybe I'm going to start eating right, or I make sure I eat three meals a day. Or I'm going to go on a what do you call it, meal diet, meal fasting, or so you have to make sure you take it as one step at a time, right? All right. And plan for challenges. If you're there are if you're neglecting a certain aspect of your life, just create a plan to change it. Not like don't take it as a defeat, but find something, find a way to take care of the find a solution to take care of the defeat, or take care of the neglect. And also schedule time to focus on your needs. You don't have to squeeze. You don't have to squeeze. Excuse me. You don't have to squeeze all in one, but just make sure you have time. Like, make sure you set priorities of like your what you need to do for the day, right? And when you are caring for all aspect of yourself, you'll find that you are able to operate more effectively and efficiently. All right. Okay. So basically, we went through everything. We went through like told you what I told you what self care is. That you have to. It's not something that you do only right now, but it's also into the future. That means for the long run, right? So we also I also tell you show you the benefits of in, healthcare. I mean, self care, by reducing it. Help you reduce your depression, help reduce your stress, and improving resilience, improve happiness, increase energy, reducing burnout, and also create a strong interpersonal relationship in you, right? And then we talk about physical self care, social self care, and also spiritual self care and emotional self care. And then we talk about how you can plan or set up a routine to start off to start developing your self care. All right. All right. If you have any questions, please put in the chat. Let me know. Let me just go to the chat here. Uh, I was talking to Steele, and I said, his dad like to go across the border because go to the US to get stuff. He said yes. He has a lot of mailbox there. All right, and then don't know. I rather just order my to my place than worry about that. But some stuff is in the US. Okay, all right. So he's in Vancouver. So his dad comes over to America to buy stuff. So and apparently he said um, he has a mailbox there, right? So he's probably doing the American business stuff in America right? Hey, Luis, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Did you get the your chiropractor appointment in yet? Or let me know, okay? And I always only ate a slice. My mom probably won't eat any. Okay, she's laughing at that. Okay, all right. Luis, let me know if you have the appointment, and let me how you feel. All right. Okay. If you have anyone has any questions, put in the chat. Let me know, and I'll be glad to answer it. I'll give you a few seconds here. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you real quick things to do, because what happened was today I went swimming, and at our club, you had usually, when it's a lot of people, right, you have to share the lane, so we had like two people in one lane, and I was swimming with my friend, and he exhausts me out because he's very fast, and I'm a little slow, so it's like a lot of pressure when we swim. Like I'm like one lap over to the other side, he's like two laps already, he's already swinging back and forth already, so it's a little pressure. And then what happened was, after I feel like a little stress, and then he pushed me a lot, so it's like I got tired really fast too. Anyways, so what happened was, I don't know how I pull one of my muscles here, one of my deltoid muscle. I believe is in the posterior deltoid. So basically deltoid, right? Um, do I have that? Okay, all right. Let me just Google it real quick and show you what deltoid muscles. Okay, let me just show you. All right, deltoid muscle. Let's see. Let's take this one. Oops. Okay. All right. Uh, don't need that. Let me just move this here. Oops. Let's move. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Let me just show you what I meant. The pointer up. Okay. Can't find my pointer. All right. And let's do this one too. Okay. So this is the chest, right? So this is anterior, or which is the front deltoid. All right. Then you have the middle deltoid here, right in the middle, right? And what happened was, I pulled my posterior deltoid, which is the back deltoid. Okay. All right. So you know where the deltoid is, right? So good. Um, let's go to this one here. And we have to take the hands, the pointer off. Okay. So posterior deltoid. So it's the back part of the deltoid, right? So what happened was, I don't know how I pulled it, and it hurts really, really bad. So what you can do is, when you have pain in the deltoid, right? Or that means you cannot lift hands up, right? So this area here is all tense up and painful. So what you do is, I just basically look for the pain area, which is the deltoid, right? The tight area. Okay, where I pull it. So I put my use always use the pad of your finger, and pad of the fingers, right? And what you do is you put some pressure onto that pain spot. And what I do is I move my arm, and you want to do movement that move the muscle. So when you put pressure on the muscle, right, you feel release, and you might feel little pain, but then you feel release, and then just keep on doing that, and then just keep on moving the muscle, or then moving your hand so that you'll feel the movement in the muscle, and then you keep working on it until the pain goes away. So you just go up, move up a little bit, move down, any movement that triggers that muscle. Okay, so basically just do that, and you will feel the release. And now I'm fine. Now I got no problem. So just show you simple uh, simple way to take care of your pain. No, I think I believe I have one video the same shit do the same thing, because I have at first I thought it was the uh, the middle muscle. Let me just show you the muscle in the middle. It's my finger now. It's my pointer. Let's see. At first I thought the muscle was the muscle in the middle, but then I realized the next day I still have pain. So it was the posterior muscle that hurts. So I think I did two videos on that. So anyways, anyways, that's the simple step that you basically put pressure on and start moving it, and then you feel uh the the muscle loosen up. Okay, all right. Let me see if anything else on the chat. Nothing here. All right. Okay. All right. I think Louis probably left or something. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we don't see any reply from Louis. So let me check. I don't know. Okay. All right. I guess Louis is not here then. All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching. You know, you can always, if you want to support us, you can always go to right here, buymeacoffee.com, /Vincent Moon, and buy us a sushi there. I put buy me sushi because I love sushi. Anyways, you can always buy me a one-time sushi, or you can also uh, and also can support us monthly too. Or you can always go to, let me just change that. You can always go to Press and Soul / Stress Out Stress Free, and check out our merchandise here and support us through that way, right? Let's push my face back here. Okay. All right. Yeah. There we go. All right. And all right. And also I'm going to put up here in the put I'm going to put the link up here for the buy me a coffee or the buy our merchandise. If not, you just go down and check in the description below, and you see it right away. Okay. Louis, did I think? Or he's in multitasking. Probably multitasking. Probably still working and listening or something. All right. Once again, I want to thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And I see you in the next video.